Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here with another Total War campaign here with Thrones of Britannia.
Now we're talking.
As we're fighting against Stiflin and the likes, our armies are slightly scattered and also in need of, shall we say, some reinforcements and whatnot. So certainly some challenges on the table here. Plus, there's also potentially a war with the Northumbria, but so far they are not too keen on making a move. Of course, all far up north is where we're trying to build an army to fight back against these chaps. So there's a lot going on there. There is a lot going on and happening across the mighty Kingdom of Scotland.
Our every foe shall fall.
There we go.
War is what we do best.
This army I think will wait a bit and then we'll see what this one does. Looks like Difflin is heading for that place. Hayden's just sort of sneaking out there, dealing with some things as well. There we go. Mortality of bees. Haven't we already had that?
You can count on us.
Recall we've already had to deal with that once, but apparently the bees just love to die here.
The men are eager to get to it.
They sure love to die.
Eager to
Sending
get
out a
to
king
it.
to help deal with that.
Morrigan.
This army I doubt is any condition, but at the same time not looking too good there. But we'll try and pull away there, but we can just run away. At least that is the hope. To put it very mildly, garrison there is growing steadily.
Our bravery is legendary. We will not fear you.
We could probably get away with sending army support there for now. Castletown is steadily growing. Very good, very good. And up here, army's going to take a bit more, I think, to get ready. Though it is getting closer, they can sort of push northwards. Still, it should be, and I think, in a sort of a full state of combat ability before being pushed northwards. So it's just going to get destroyed, to put it very mildly. And that's hardly in our interests, at least not mine. Upgrade here for more research. And what else can we do here? Well, there's not really a lot else. So we'll wait with that, and I think that sort of constitutes most of it. We could theoretically upgrade the garrison here for like further strengthening it. Though it is, I'd say, already pretty strong. Lots of archers, a few skirmishers, lots of warriors, and some shield and a few axe chaps as well. So I mean, he'd just be pushing in more there. I think he can sort of largely stand on his own legs. So let's end the turn here. And let us see what Difflin does. Alright. Making a run for it. We might actually have a chance here, though the forces seem a bit depleted. Though the question is, should we risk it? Should we risk it? That's the thing I'm not entirely sure of. I think no.
All warriors, retreat!
Well, that didn't work out, did it? Well, guess we gotta fight it out. Hope for the best. Under Sigtrigger. But that the has fought off a lot of the bit worn down by now, but let's see if he can't. Well, he'll still be avenged, mostly. Of course, some men with which to fight in our mighty armies.
Bowman! Making ready! Javelins!
Alright.
Follow them!
There we go. Mostly a T1 army. Some of the cavalry's looking better, and there's certainly some better melee troops in the second rank. Even then, alright. Guess it's not too poorly off. Well, it's going to basically come down to, again, trying to stall their army while we sneak up the archers to sort of shoot them in the backs, it seems.
To battle!
So that'll be it.
Cavalry!
Yeah.
Cavalry! Ride hard! Ride to victory! Cavalry! Shields up! Get them! Get them! Cavalry! Hit hard!
Alright. Gotta deal with those. So they don't run around killing our men. It's gonna be quite a nuisance if they end up doing that.
Bowman! Run, warriors! Don't hold back! Bowman!
That one there is going to make things a bit, shall I say, trickier. I have a very bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling.
Run, warriors! On the double! Making haste! Archers! Run,
Don't
warriors!
get caught up in it, kindly.
Don't hold back! Quick march men! Run, warriors!
That's not really part of your job
Men
description.
have been routed. They are leaving the field.
Enemies beware!
Well, I'm not surprised the skirmishers did. I told you not to get caught up in it, you idiots!
Yourselves! Pierce them! Send a barrage! Don't hold back! Ready!
Well, there you go, they're firing into their backs. Lost the cavalry though. Dealt with those chaps.
Enemies beware! Archers! Aim! Get for the fire! Ready!
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
This is not working out. The melee troops are simply too depleted, and their forces are too large.
Ready! Back and regroup! We can fly! The men are taking heart! Back and retreat! On them! Drive the
That's not good.
See, they flee before our might.
annihilate them!
Got some of them running, but that's about it.
Bowman! Archers! Axemen! Don't break down! Enemies beware! Ready! I think this might just work!
Yeah.
Eager to fight! Forward!
I don't see this being turned around. The army has simply been pushed too far. Again, it did take down a lot of them, so I guess there's that. On the other hand, our remaining armies should be able to mop this up,
All hope is lost.
so that shouldn't be too bad. Of course, this means more negative warfare, but I really wish they'd just overhaul that mechanic or remove it. It's definitely starting to become one of my more disliked mechanics in all of Total War, because of the way it just works and is a real pain in the posterior. And increasingly just not fun. And it kind of to an extent relies on the AI acting rationally, which as a rule of thumb it never does. Or again, you know, AI being in some cases willing to, you know, start a war. But it's, you know, that's the sort of stuff that
War is what we do best.
kind of annoys me.
Go full out! Fear us!
Anyway, it's time to raise another army.
Our bravery is legendary.
goes that one. Our northern army is needs a bit more time. Then we can sort of begin sending northwards as well. Just a bit more time, and here we can finally begin now extending our economic foothold as well. We're going for the tidehold, which increase our farm income further from this otherwise very prosperous region. Of course, still need to upgrade this for more happiness and of course further corruption fighting, though again that province is otherwise pretty safe from that. Pretty safe, which is good. And I think that constitutes our turn. And then move on. Alright, we'll just auto-resolve that one. Wait, what? That one was favoured for us? Jesus.
Clear the field.
My God. That's not good, obviously, but, you know, I mean, if you can't count on that, then what can you count on? Like, that was clearly favoured. Otherwise I wouldn't have bothered. Yeah, clearly there's some issues still about with that, I guess. I mean, but if you can't count on that, you got some problems.
Stand against us.
And somehow the army is still growing out, despite not really getting a lot of rest, which is a bit weird. Yeah, guess I gotta do this manually. Pretty annoying though, pretty annoying.
Ready for war. Horsemen, spearmen,
No idea what they're doing there.
swordsmen, bowmen. Battle awaits us. Horsemen, general.
Who's up for a scrap then?
Ready. Enemies beware.
No one gets out alive!
We hear and obey. Kick your steeds.
Well, we got the larger army.
Swordsmen.
That's how these chaps
Who's
look.
up for a scrap then?
These king's blades.
Grind them into the mud. Cavalry. Right to victory. Making ready. Archers, strike them hard. All is set. Battle awaits us.
Send them packing!
Bowman. Archers. Bowman. Pierce them.
Those two
Alright.
ghosts
For some reason they decided to expose the flank of those.
Barely hit me. Cavalry.
were being fired on! Under enemy!
Enemies beware. Shields up. Under Making ready. Get down.
Apparently my crossbowmen are pretty terrible. I don't know why they added them to the game and they're just not going to make them useful at all. Because so far that seems to be very much the case.
We're under fire.
Compared with March, we're getting some lots of killing in. The crossbowmen seem a bit more dubious so far. Not quite as good as they were in Total War Tiller. But I still remember them practically at times being like machine guns, which is kind of crazy. Recall a few defense were just absolutely obliterated enemy until they tried to attack. There we go, they do seem to be getting a lot more punch in there. The Artsies are not having an easy time.
Before our might.
The men are leaving the field. Rolling away. Loose at will. Eager to fight.
Could probably shoot at the easier targets rather than the ones with shields, she's saying.
We will prevail!
Their crossbows can reach us here.
There we go.
Pull yourselves together, men.
They're being absolutely wrecked.
Ready.
Take no prisoner!
Target the great axes. With no shields, they are what you call easy targets, plus they're what are also called priority targets.
Incoming crossbow fire!
Due to the, you know,
We're taking
ability to cause some nasty damage if not careful.
We're sifting ducks here. Archers. Shields up.
We're too close to their crossbows!
Well, we're certainly wetting them down.
Let battle commence.
I don't want to die!
Loose missiles.
They're falling back. Let's hit the javelin then. Even though they have shields, they should still be a bit more vulnerable with the shields being well smaller. That's not really their strength, if you will.
Make them pay! Under enemy fire!
So they'll be just, you know, slowly murdering them with it, making it easy for the troops to get close.
Their crossbows can reach us here.
And just trying to remove any sort of, you know, priority troops that could cause some
Together, men.
harm. Actually, the great axes, if they flank, that is, head on, they are less amazing usually. Ooh. Don't know why the AI is doing that, but I'm going to take that as an opportunity if they're going to move up with the sides and rears exposed to a lot of crossbows and whatnot. There we go. Those were some rather severe casualties.
Loose at will. Darken the skies.
They lost a lot of the half guard.
Spearmen, pound the earth. On the double. Spearmen. Quick march. Don't hold back. On that double.
There we go, javelin men send off. They've also now roughly suffered 200 casualties just from archers and crossbowmen.
Everybody brace!
I'd call that pretty good.
Spearmen. Archers.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Cavalry. Reload. Kick your steeds. Right to victory. Pound the earth. Making ready.
Beware
To
missiles!
battle. Get them. Attack. Roman. Spearmen. Spearmen. Strike now. Forward.
See, they flee before our might.
Quick march. Awaiting orders.
Come on, Axeman, you're supposed to be better than that.
The
have been routed. They are leaving the field.
Kick your steeds! Beware, missiles!
Huh.
Enemy charge! Brace!
Ride to victory! Hit hard! Get them! Jump! Loose missiles! Down the air! Hit hard! On that double! Spearmen! Shift yourselves! Axeman! Aim and get them! Strike down!
Our men run from the enemy. This is shit.
Ride to victory! Kick your steeds! Annihilate them! Hit hard! Don't break now! Swordsman! Get them! Ride hard! Send a barrage! Strike down! Annihilate them!
Alright, slowly taking them apart. There we go.
Swordsman! Run, warriors!
Our
Oh,
general is under attack.
forgot about those entirely. That's silly.
Drive the horses!
Lost my cavalry though.
Attack! Kick
It's
your
a bit of a
steeds.
shame. I was about to get my king killed there. I think I saw an opening and then there wasn't one.
Get them!
Right, they're down to, well, less than 200. We still got a massive army, so that's working out.
Beat the retreat!
The enemy general is dead.
There we go. The general has perished.
Send a barrage! Attack! Ready for war! Jump!
It's a rout. Our warriors flee the battle.
Eager to fight! Bowman!
Oh, the crossbowmen have suddenly earned their keep all of a sudden here. Just felt like for most of the campaign, they didn't really feel like they were doing a lot, but this battle they're just
In our favor.
utterly annihilating the enemy.
Bowman! Deploy ranged attack!
They have taken out a significant chunk of the enemy for sure.
Swordsman! Incoming charge! Battle awaits us! Spearman! Awaiting orders! Kick your steeds! Axeman! Swordsman! Bowman! Loose at will! The men are leaving the field! Ready for war! Hit hard!
I leave just these two berserkers running out of crossbowmen.
See, they flee before our might.
Strike now!
There we go. Victory. But ultimately, quietly, apparently faulty auto attack or whatever, auto resolve. Not entirely sure what happened there.
My warriors are unparalleled! Show no mercy!
By the way, I need to raise a lot more troops. Again. More estates apparently. And more troops. Guess we do that there.
The men are eager to get to it!
Since that's close to the front line, which of course is where most of the fighting will be happening.
For the glory of the
You move in there to sweep up that.
My abilities are growing!
I think I'll use that to grab that Difflin town and then can move up here to get replenished once things get going. And with the souterrain up there, that should certainly work it up, plus the addition of the fist fighters there should further improve our capability to just replenish troops very fast. That's pretty much the priority right now, replenishing troops very fast. As fast as humanly possible. So there we go, end the turn.
Put aside your pride, accept our gold.
Nope.
So,
The start of the war, we're going to finish this. Particularly because I need to work some of that war further out, preferably by fighting, rather than just, you know, making peace, since that's not, I think, going to fix enough of it.
our bravery is legendary.
Plus, I kind of want some of these towns back as well.
Yes! Immediately! Go full out!
More states to be handed out. There we go.
War is what we do best.
Crossmen, I guess.
None
Forces
shall
here don't
stand
really need
against
troops,
us.
they just need lots of replenishment. And I guess with this we also get lots of experience for the troops
For the glory
added
of the Gales.
as they wait, which certainly has its benefits as well, and particularly these crossbowmen, which can of course only become even better. There's certainly part of me might be tempted to try and upgrade them to these highland or lowland crossbowmen. Of course that would mean we're pulling away here from our golden route of Warlord's power for extra war further. Again, it is tempting. It is very tempting. Plus, we will be getting better archers as well, which is certainly not a bad thing either. There we go. Army
The men
is
are eager to get
finally ready to set out.
Stay tight there.
So that is that.
We are eager for glory. Kill them all.
I think we're going to head down there and seize that.
All right. Right then.
Slightly expand our territories.
We will not fail you.
So there we are. And there we go. End turn.
I have the price you ask. So,
No, you don't have the price I asked. The price I asked for is vassalage. Always vassalage. I don't care about anything else.
none shall stand against us. War is what we do best.
Yeah, really bad war further.
Right then. Agreed.
Our every foe shall fall. For the Morrigan. Immediately. Agreed.
Dinbat. Jeez. I wants that. And wants me to essentially go to war with the... I can't really say I'm looking forward to that. Right. Loyalty issues sorted out for the umpteenth time. I mean, I suppose I could make peace with Difflin.
I hope you will not try my patience today.
They'll probably send me another peace treaty request.
My warriors are unparalleled.
And we just keep making this little province much more profitable. And then in turn. Everyone this time around seems less keen on making peace. Holy shit, my army's apparently not ready for that at all. Probably something to do with all these highly elite troops. Which includes Yom's Vikings. I think we retreat and apparently... Okay, that apparently is not working out, so we're just going to get destroyed. That's just one-sided. Horribly. Oh, that was a very large army raise for absolutely no purpose. That's rubbish. Gonna have to raise numerous armies to send up there. Numerous.
The men are eager to get to it. Got it. Oh yes. War is what we do best.
I'll probably also send this army up there to help with it as well.
None.
But that's going to take quite some time to get up there, so that's probably not feasible. The issue is right now them just not getting enough troops fast enough.
You are not welcome at my door.
Alright, they're not going to make peace. So I guess it's for definitely make peace because well, this warfare of a negative kind is not helping out a ton.
Be great. I suppose.
So there we go. I mean, not even a big, change from it, to be honest. And like, we're still massively there. Part because we can't make peace with these chaps because they don't want to. So there's a bit of, again, the issue here with a warfare of a system. It can just end up being massively punishing for, well, absolutely no particular reason.
For the glory of the Gales.
I think I'm going to have to change my research priorities. I know I want to keep pushing for that because it's going to be pretty helpful, but my issues right now, I'm just not getting enough troops. I need to increase the replenishment chances for most of my troops, in particular the sword ones that rely a lot on those. That probably means I have to consider some of this as well. And this to get more spearmen, though I'm not getting much of a benefit out of that comparatively. But definitely need to get some research going there. But I think that'll be it for today's episode, so thank you all for joining in. Hope you enjoyed it, had some fun, learned some things. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Deng signing off, and see you all another time. Cheers.